Hello and welcome, everybody. We are live from Fort Mill, South Carolina. You're in the zone. That is the TNA Wrestling Fan Zone. For your information, your previews, your news, and predictions all about TNA Wrestling. Now, let us welcome our TNA Wrestling Fan Zone superstars.
Whoa, whoa, we on the night. Yeah, come on the night. We on the night. Yeah, we on the night. That's right. Are you ready? Here we go. Let's get it started. Illuminate the darkness. You know who go the hardest. I roll out the red carpet. The night is strong and it belongs to us. Yeah. The time has come. Now raise them up. When we hit the streets, it's a main event. Like we landed on the moon. Nothing been the same since. Now let the limelight shine bright. We're in our prime at the time of our life. We on the night. Yeah. Hear us screaming louder. Can you see the fire in our eyes? Come on. We on the night. Walk among the giants in a den of lions. It's our time. That's right. We on the night. Whoa, whoa. We on the night. Whoa, whoa. We on the night. Living to the fullest like who dodged bullets on racing. Car chasing amazing. We everywhere, doing everything. Don't blink, you don't wanna miss a thing. Let's go. Living to the fullest like who dodged bullets on racing. Car chasing amazing. We everywhere, doing everything. Don't blink, you don't wanna miss a thing. We on the night. Yeah. We on the night. That's right. We on the night. We on the night. We on the night.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Impact Wrestling Multiverse of Matches Prediction Show. Try saying that several times fast. It don't work, ladies and gentlemen. But I am the owner, Travis Neely, and tonight we will predict the multiverse of matches. That's right. There's a total of 9 matches total that's going to be live from Wrestlecon, and it's going to be an incredible event, and it's the first ever Wrestlecon show back for Impact Wrestling, and it's not only me predicting this tonight. I have my good friend here, Michael Miner. Eric, can you bring Michael Miner in live from Wisconsin? Bring him in now, Eric. Thank you, Eric.
Yo, what up, everybody?
What's up there, Michael? How are you doing tonight?
I'm doing really good, getting ready for, well, not WrestleMania weekend, but I'm also getting ready for tournament weekend, ladies and gentlemen. The Final Four this weekend, ladies and gentlemen. I'll be watching that very closely. The only game I'm going to watch is North Carolina versus Duke. That is a rivalry, first time in Final Four matchup. I'm waiting for that game.
Oh, that's awesome. That's awesome.
But some weekend of wrestling live in Dallas, not Mania.
And I was going to ask you there, Michael Miner, what are you excited for this weekend? Are you excited for the multiverse? Are you excited for Supercard of Ring of Honor? Are you excited for another Wrestlecon show? Are you excited for the Zicky Dice Trouble in Paradise 2 event against, the Marsha Slavovich versus a bear? You got to be kidding me.
I'm looking forward to multiverse of matches that we're going to be predicting. Tomorrow night, ladies and gentlemen, live on my YouTube channel, I'm going to be doing a prediction for Supercard of Honor pay-per-view. The only 2 big matches I'm looking forward to is the Briscoes against FTR for the Ring of Honor tag titles, and the unification match for the Ring of Honor world title between Bandino and Jonathan Gresham. Because remember, ladies and gentlemen, Bandino did not compete at Final Battle when I guess was in March. The final battle pay-per-view of the year before they went on a hiatus, and now they're back. Bandino, I think, was out due to COVID 19 stuff that was going on, but now he's back. He's ready to go, and I cannot wait for that. And I can't even also wait for my match that's in this multiverse of matches.
It's going to be an awesome show. I can't wait. It's exclusively on Fight TV, and it's going to be incredible. A lot of different companies going at it in a company versus company battle. But let's go ahead and get started. There's going to be some big announcements on updates for the Impact Wrestling Slam Zone channel at the end of this show. I got some late breaking news. I'm hearing that somebody's upset, but we'll talk about that in just a little while. Michael Miner, we're going to go on with the first match. It's going to be the Champ Challenge. Like I said, I don't know if this will be the first match. We're just going to predict it from the bottom up from the ImpactWrestling.com, how they have it in order on their website. So, Champ Challenge. Deonna Purrazzo defended either the Ring of Honor Championship or the AAA Reina Del Reyes Championship, or she could defend both if the opponent wants to challenge for both belts, I guess. It's happened on a couple of episodes back, and she had to defend it in a triple threat match with Giselle Shaw and Lady Cross. So, Michael Miner, I'll go ahead and let you take your predictions on this, but I do want to mention to everyone, this is not for the prediction championship. The prediction championship, Michael will have that update at the end of this prediction show. So, ladies and gentlemen, Michael, go ahead, take it away with your prediction for the Champ Challenge. Who's coming out to face Deonna Purrazzo?
I already know my challenger. It's got to be Tara Valkyrie. If you guys don't know, she was part of NXT for a while, but then apparently got released. But I'm looking for Tara Valkyrie to come out and challenge for the AAA title because it's going to be really good to see that. So I can see that happening. But yeah, I'm going to go with a Tara Valkyrie to come out and challenge for the AAA title.
Well, here's my prediction, Michael. I think you're going to be wrong. I got a prediction that could be a big shocker, a person that could shock the world coming into Impact Wrestling. I think it's going to be Ember Moon making her debut in Impact Wrestling. You know, they're in Dallas. Anybody could show up. Everybody's there during this weekend. So I think Ember Moon could possibly come in and challenge for the championship. There's a lot of rumors. I've heard people on Twitter saying that Britt Baker could come in and face Deonna and take the ROH title because of the situation going on with Tony Khan with the Ring of Honor championship. And while we're on this subject, Michael, what do you think of the Tony Khan's announcement, which I think is kind of dumb, in my opinion, of having an interim Ring of Honor championship match at Supercard?
Yeah, I think it's dumb to me too. I really don't think they really needed to do an interim championship match. But it's just going to be stupid. The thing is, they could have just say, "Oh, hey, Deonna Purrazzo's coming back. She's going to defend the title and yada yada." Then okay, we're good, we're done. But yeah, seeing that is just, I'm not looking forward to it. That's about the only match I'm not looking forward to for Supercard of Honor. But I will be predicting that match tomorrow. We'll talk more about that in the end of this. So, but yeah, I'm not looking forward to it. I think Tony Khan should have never put that in the match. But yeah.
And I have another question for you, Michael. Do you think it's going to be some kind of AEW star coming to take Deonna's belt on this pay-per-view? That way he can have the Ring of Honor title back? You're the AEW guy.
Yeah, I know I am. If you guys don't know, I haven't been doing much of AEW as much, so that's why my channel is going to be changed. Hopefully soon, but I'm waiting for a logo to get done. So hopefully that gets done soon. But anyways, yeah, I hope there's not going to be an AEW star coming. It'd be funny if Britt Baker came in because remember she lost the title to Thunder Rosa last week. Congratulations to Thunder Rosa. Really was cheering for her. Or no, a couple weeks ago, I think it was. I was cheering for her to win it. Well deserved, but I think either Britt Baker or just mostly Britt Baker is going to come and get the title, just to show how dominant she is and all that kind of stuff. But yeah, I could see her at the multiverse of matches this Friday, but we'll just have to wait and see.
Well, like I said, my prediction is going to be Ember Moon coming and taking the challenge. I say that she's probably going to want the Ring of Honor Championship, but I say Deonna Purrazzo retains. Did you say if she's going to retain or lose?
I think she'll retain.
You said.
Yeah, I think she'll lose it, but don't forget she is now known as Athena now. Remember, because I watched on Thunder Rosa's face or her not Twitter, her vlog just last week, and her new name is now Athena apparently now. So it could be Athena, Toni Storm, it could be anybody.
It could be. So we're going to move on to the next match. It's going to be, we have Mike Bailey, who was originally supposed to be in Ultimate X, and he got pulled out of Ultimate X. That Ultimate X match had a lot of people pulled in and out of it, which is crazy. And was another pull yesterday, as the announcement was, but we'll get into that when we get to the Ultimate X match. So Mike Bailey got pulled from Ultimate X and put in this match against Alex Shelley in a dream match that hasn't happened yet at all in Impact Wrestling. My prediction is
Sorry about that.
Technical issues. Sorry, ladies and gentlemen. My prediction is Alex Shelley is going to beat Mike Bailey and show the world, he's Motor City. That's right, because Alex Shelley, I'm glad he's back. I'm glad that, he's finally returned to Impact Wrestling and joining Chris Sabin. And hopefully they get those tag team championships back. But they're sure not going to be violent by design, in my opinion. But that's another story. So, Michael Miner, your thoughts on this dream match? A lot of people's like, oh, this ain't a dream match. Yeah, it is. People don't like Mike Bailey. I don't really like Mike Bailey, in my opinion. I think his kicks look too fake when he tries to do those kicks.
Yeah.
In my opinion. So, Michael Miner, your thoughts? Alex Shelley, Mike Bailey, who do you have, and what are your thoughts?
I'm gonna go with Alex Shelley to win it. It's cool to see a dream match between those two, but I think Mike Bailey should have been in the Ultimate X match because I think he really deserves to get into that kind of a match. But I'm not big of a fan of Mike Bailey. I used to watch him back in TCW days. He used to be part of Traditional Championship Wrestling way in the days. I can't remember. There's another promotion that he was on I can remember that he was on. But yeah, just not a big fan of him. But I'm just going to see Alex Shelley winning it.
Yeah, me as well. So we're going to move on to a Knockouts World Tag Team title match. It's going to be, I know Michael's very upset over this, but it is what it is. But it's going to be Madison Rayne and Tenille Dashwood defending their Impact Wrestling Knockouts World Tag Team Championships, The Influence, taking on Tasha Steelz and Savannah Evans. I'm shocked that Tasha Steelz is actually in this match because she's the Knockouts champion. I'm guessing that she wants to be double champ, I'm guessing. But anyway, she's teaming with Savannah Evans, and they also going to take on the team of Giselle Shaw and Lady Frost, which that's an odd team because those two have been having a feud for the past month or so on Impact Wrestling. And also the next team is going to be in the match, Rosemary and Decay. So I have my prediction. This is going to be my. Hold on a minute. What, Eric? What? What do you want? Oh, what? You got word from Fatback Greasy. What does he want? Okay.
My Hot Fry's gonna win.
All right, fine. I'll go ahead and say it. All right, thank you, Eric. Eric Young has got word. Fatback Greasy told him in the truck for me to let everybody know his prediction. Fatback Greasy's prediction is going to be his hot fry, Madison Rain, and Tennille Dashwood to retain. But you know something, Michael? I know you're booing, but you know I have to agree with Fatback Greasy. I don't like to, but they're going to probably win this match. I say they're going to retain. What's your prediction? And go ahead and tell the world you're upset about the situation. Take it away, Michael.
Yeah, I think I hate to say it, I see them retaining the titles, but the thing is I don't like them. I know Fatback's a big, as you can see right behind you, he's got that stupid hot fry freaking bandana hanging up on it's just dumb. But yeah, I'm gonna still go with the Influence winning this because Lady Frost and them are gonna be fighting each other again. I can see Tennille Dashwood saying, "I don't care anymore. I'm leaving because I have the Knockouts title and stuff like that." So yeah, I could see the Influence retaining.
And also, Michael, can you believe Fatback Greasy brought this into the Impact Wrestling Slam Zone studio and hung it up? I mean, are you serious?
Yeah, apparently he got it signed by his hot fry I think a few weeks ago. She was on a YouTube video and didn't really care.
Yeah, I didn't either. So next, we're going to move on to the X Division Championship match that's going to be defended in the Ultimate X, the return of Ultimate X, Michael. And it's not only the return, it's the first ever Ultimate X intergender match. So let's go ahead and talk about this, ladies and gentlemen. Let's go ahead and talk about this. We've had, like I said, Mike Bailey was supposed to be in this match. He got pulled out, and now he's facing out. Well, Willie Mack was supposed to be in this match. He got pulled out of the match. I don't know why. He's not in no other match here on this show. But you know who got added? He got replaced by Blake Christian. I have no earthly idea why, but he got pulled out, and now Blake Christian's in the match. So Trey Miguel is now going to defend against Chris Bay, Vincent from Honor No More versus Rich Swann versus Blake Christian versus Jordan Grace. And this makes the first ever intergender Ultimate X match. I'll go my prediction in just a minute. Michael Miner, who do you think is going to win this match? Are you excited for it? And also, what do you think of the first ever intergender Ultimate X match with Jordan Grace? And your thoughts on Willie Mack getting pulled out of this match and now Blake Christian's in the match?
Yeah, it's kind of weird to see Willie Mack getting taken out and Mike Bailey. But the thing is, I'm still going to go with Trey Miguel to win it. I think he will retain. Blake Christian, if you guys don't know who he is, he's a wrestler from GCW, Game Changer Wrestling. He's had a he was looking forward to the match, and I was also looking forward to the match between Jonathan Gresham and him for the Ring of Honor title at a GCW show, but apparently it didn't happen because of COVID issues or something happened or something. But yeah, I'm gonna go with Trey Miguel to win it, retain. I don't want to see Jordan Grace winning. I'm done with this whole intergender champions type deal now. With we had with um, Tessa Blanchard. I couldn't remember her name by heart as much anymore. But yeah, Tessa Blanchard, which is odd that she's not even around anymore, not even wrestling. But yeah, I'm just done with it because I don't care as much anymore. I just want to see Trey Miguel to retain.
Well, I would love, here's my prediction. I would love for Vincent to win it of Honor No More, him getting his first title ever in Impact Wrestling. I would love for him to win. That's not going to be my prediction, but I have to agree with you, Michael. Trey Miguel is going to retain here because he's already booked for Rebellion to defend the title in a triple threat match against Ace Austin and Mike Bailey.
Yeah, that'd be funny if he lost the title. Then that show is screwed.
I would say so. I mean, if Vincent won, I guess it would be Vincent defending against Ace Austin and Mike Bailey. I have no idea. I really don't. But it's going to be a great match with all these competitors. I say it's going to be high flying. I'm excited to see what Jordan Grace has to, what she might do in this match. She did an awesome job in the other first ever women's Ultimate X, but we'll have to see. But we're going to move on to our next match of the night. Another dream match. We had Alex Shelley versus Jay White at Sacrifice. Now we're getting Chris Sabin, the other half of the Motor City Machine Guns, taking on Jay White, the leader of the Bullet Club. I'll go ahead and send it to Michael Miner because that's his voice. So take it away there, Michael.
If you don't notice, I don't like the Bullet Club anymore. This whole new Bullet Club after what happened to God after getting betrayed by Jay White, God getting destroyed at the New Japan Pro Wrestling show. I think it was the New Japan Cup 2022 tournament. I guess apparently they were having. He got taken out of the tournament. So I don't care much about Jay White and the Good Drunks anymore. Jay White's still my favorite no matter what, but I'm going to go with Chris Sabin to win it because apparently just this whole new Bullet Club crap is getting pathetic. They're saying, oh, we're back in business and all this kind of crap. So, I don't know. It's not the same without the originals of God, but I'm going to go Chris Sabin to win it.
You just said last month and the month prior that, oh, I love Jay White. I love the Bullet Club. They're the best ever. And then you change your mind.
After what he did, if you did not see that pay-per-view, after what he did, after he screwed God out of the Impact Wrestling World Tag Team titles like that, no, I don't like him anymore. It's just pathetic and bullcrap that he did that. If they would have won, I'd still be a Jay White fan and all this stuff. But what he did, no.
Well, I've also afraid I got some bad news for you also, Michael. God is now off the Impact Wrestling roster.
Wow.
So, anyway, my prediction of the match is going to be Chris Sabin to win this. But the thing is, we could have shenanigans with maybe Chris Bayer or Drunks come in to help. I hope not, but I'm going with Chris Sabin to win this. So we're going to move on to the leader of Honor No More, Eddie Edwards, representing Noah because he don't want to represent Impact Wrestling because he says that Impact won't give him no more opportunities, blah, 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 blah. He's a quiet crybaby now. So he's going to take on New Japan's on Tomohiro Ishii. And so I'm going to go ahead and predict that Eddie Edwards somehow with shenanigans or something is going to win this match. Michael, what's your prediction? Eddie Edwards or Tomohiro Ishii? And your thoughts on Eddie Edwards don't want to represent Impact Wrestling, that he wants to represent Noah?
I can see the whole thing with him now doing the whole pro wrestling. No, I was shocked too that I thought Eddie Edwards would be representing Impact Wrestling against New Japan Pro Wrestling, but seeing the that seeing that him now being with Pro Wrestling Noah against New Japan Pro Wrestling, I can understand that. So New Japan Pro Wrestling and Pro Wrestling Noah, I just love that type of deal. So with him representing Pro Wrestling Noah, yeah, he's going to do something that's going to screw Ishii out of the match, because Ishii's got to get ready for Rebellion, because he's got a big competition ahead of him.
He sure does. And JONAH, it's going to be an incredible match to see there. So we're going to move on. So who did you pick? Eddie Edwards?
Yep.
All right, so now we're going to move on, ladies and gentlemen, to the biggest dream match on this card. Michael Miner, it's your team from Ring of Honor. Go ahead, take it away.
And it'll always be, baby, the 2022 Crockett Cup champions, ladies and gentlemen, your Ring of Honor World Tag Team champions. Them boys, the Briscoes, are going to win this match against the Good Drunks, because I really don't care about the Good Brothers. My boys, the Briscoe brothers, are going to show them some kung fu, some Briscoe kung fu on him, on all of them. So yeah, I can just see my boys winning.
I have to agree with you, Michael. I'm going with the Briscoe brothers to win this. Now, the thing about it is, they're in ROH. The thing about it is, will they be in ROH with Tony Khan now? Because I heard Tony Khan don't like the Briscoes. This could be an opportunity opening the door for going into Impact Wrestling for the Briscoes. It could be awesome to see them in the tag division. I would love to see. There's all kind of different matches, dream matches here in Impact Wrestling they could face. But yes, I'm going with the Briscoes, because why bring the Briscoes in, Michael, for them to lose?
Yeah, if Tony Khan saying he hates the Briscoes, then he should hate Jay White. He's putting Jay White against Jon Moxley on the show right now on Dynamite. But yeah, okay there, Tony Khan. But anyways, yeah, I don't care about Tony Khan purchasing Ring of Honor. I just hope he does good things for them. If he screws them up, then it's going to feel like he's Vince McMahon, and the whole Invasion Act thing's going to either happen, or he's going to do like what Vince McMahon did to WCW, kill it and destroy it.
Exactly. We're going to move on to one of my matches I'm very excited to watch. I can't wait for this match. It's going to be NWA versus Impact Wrestling. This is going to be a good one, folks. We had last week, going to build this up, we had Mickie James against Tasha Steelz last week in the main event. And Mickie James told Chelsea Green to stay back there. She's got it, because Mickie didn't want her to come out because she's got a hurt wrist and everything. So anyway, they were battling. Tasha Steelz, Mickie James beat the crap out of each other. Then all of a sudden, Chelsea Green came out with a chair, put the chair in the ring, just sat there while Tasha Steelz was beating her up. Chelsea Green just waved at her and everything. And then after that, Chelsea Green turned heel on Mickie James, and now she's a heel. And while she was distracting And while Tasha Steelz was on the outside after she won the match, Chelsea Green was going around the ring and distracting Mickie James. And then out of nowhere, radio silence by Matt Cardona to Mickie James. And at the end of the main event, Matt Cardona and Chelsea Green stood tall, and then Chelsea Green took the cast off her arm, threw it down on the ground, and did you see her shirt? It says, "Do you love me now, Mickie?" That's all. And so now this leads to a challenge for Mickie James. She went to Scott D'Amore and said, "I want a match at Multiverse against Chelsea Green." And D'Amore's like, "Well, it's going to be a mixed tag action match. So it's going to be Chelsea Green tagging with Matt Cardona, the Cardonas, taking on Hillbilly James and her stupid hillbilly husband." Yeah, that's right. You heard it right, ladies and gentlemen. Magnus, Nick Aldis, is coming back to Impact Wrestling for the first time in years. And I'd never seen this. I did not think he will ever come back, because back a long time ago, I heard he left on bad terms, but that was a different management back then. But man, it's good to see him back and teaming with Mickie James, Hillbilly James, for the first time against the Cardonas in this epic dream match. Here's my prediction, ladies and gentlemen. I'm sorry, Hillbilly James, and your hillbilly husband, and your hillbilly farm, and your hillbilly horses, and your hillbilly grass, and your hillbilly house, and your hillbilly music, and your hillbilly whatever you want to call yourself, because you're dumb. I'm sorry. Chelsea Green, Matt Cardona is going to walk out of the Multiverse, the winners of this match, and hold up that NWA World Title, which I hope Matt Cardona brings it and shoves it and hits Nick Aldis in his face and knocks him out. That's my prediction, and I'm sticking to it. Michael Miner, what's your prediction on this epic dream match?
Yeah, it was going to be the dream match, bar none. If you go back to the Crockett Cup night 2, I got to watch the whole thing with the whole Cardona thing, with Nick Aldis getting screwed out of the NWA World Title because apparently Mickie James lowblowed Jeff Jarrett. We thought it was Mickie James, but it wasn't. It was Chelsea Green that did it. I thought Nick Aldis was going to win the world title. 10 pounds of gold was coming back to the national treasure, but that happened. So Matt Cardona was still NWA champion. And I was going to think, okay, is this going to happen in Impact? Well, now it did. In the main event, I could have seen why they put that street fight in the main event with Chelsea Green screwing Mickie James out of the title. So I love how they did that to build up to this match now. But I hate to do this, but I'm going to go with Cardona's to win it. I could see the Cardonas winning the match. Mike Knox and VSK, don't forget the Cardona's tag team could come there too to support him, and it'll be all hail the king of death matches. But it's really cool to see that. The thing is when Matt Cardona wins, then he's going to have to watch out for my boy Trevor Murdoch, because Trevor Murdoch wants blood. He wants the blood of Matt Cardona in his hand after what happened at Power Trip from a long time ago. So, yeah, it's going to be a good match. The Cardonas are going to win it, but Trevor's going to come out and do something about it.
Do you see that Matt Cardona could possibly bring the NWA title for the first time on Impact Television?
Well, it's not part of Impact Wrestling. I think they don't want to bring in the 10 pounds of gold to TNA Impact Wrestling with um, William Corbin and with Scott D'Amore. They don't really want to do that because of the whole, I don't know what situation has been going on with that. But no, I don't see that happening. But I can see it happening at Multiverse of matches because it's away from Impact Wrestling. I can see that happening. And also, I've heard that he is now the NYWC World Heavyweight Champion, the New York Wrestling company down there in New York. Apparently, he won the World Heavyweight title. So now he's the champion of that. He's holding titles all over the world. I mean, this is the kind of Cardona I wanted to see. Next up, I think, has got to be the tag titles and the Knockouts title and so on and so forth.
Really? The Knockouts title for Matt Cardona?
No, for Chelsea Green. The Cardona's holding golds, like the tag titles with Mike Knox and VSK. You got Matt Cardona still with all the world titles now. And then you have him, or you have Chelsea Green holding the Knockouts title, Ring of Honor title, so on and so forth down the road.
And I have to say, if they do let Matt Cardona walk out in the multiverse of matches during this match with the NWA World's Heavyweight Championship, I have to say it will be the first time ever that the NWA title has come back to Impact Wrestling, because the last time we've seen the NWA title on Impact TNA was back in 2006. That was the last time we ever seen that championship. So it would be awesome for it to finally return back to Impact television. That would be cool to see, because TNA started with the 10 pounds of gold.
Yep.
So this is going to be epic. Like I said, I think the Cardonas are going to win as well. I think this might lead up to a match between Chelsea Green and Mickie James at Rebellion, and maybe a grudge match, street fight. Maybe I would love to see a last woman standing match.
Yeah.
That would be epic.
We haven't seen that one since Taylor Wilde and Gail Kim, I think it was.
Yeah, I believe it was. That's going to be epic if that happens. Scott D'Amore, you need to book a last woman standing match. Chelsea Green and Hillbilly James. It's going to be good. So I'm guessing this next match will be the main event of the Multiverse of Matches pay-per-view. It's going to be in a weird tag team here. I get it though. I get it because all four men has feuds coming up at Rebellion, but this is odd tag teams for each one of these guys. But we're going to have Josh Alexander teaming with JONAH, taking on the Impact Wrestling World Heavyweight Champion Moose and his partner PCO. This is going to be interesting. Is these teams going to get along with each other? And, Moose here is practically a dead man because Josh Alexander is wanting him to kill him because of what happened when he went to Josh Alexander's house when he wasn't there and his wife was there and his kid. Josh didn't like that. He threatened to almost kill him on Impact. And then later on, we see a video where Josh Alexander was at Destiny Wrestling in Canada defending his World Heavyweight Championship in Destiny. And then after that match, his wife was saying thank you to the crowd for coming and all this, and his kids was in the ring. And then all of a sudden, the guy in the blue hoodie comes in the ring and out of nowhere spears Josh Alexander's wife, and it was Moose. Then he hightailed it out of there. I don't know. Moose might be running out of this match. It might be a handicap, Michael. I'll give my prediction just a minute.
Yeah, I think so too. I think it'll be a handicap match because or no, that or it'll be just down to JONAH and PCO because Josh Alexander's going to destroy the living crap out of Moose after what he did to his wife. But it's going to be a weird tag team match, but it's really stupid that this is the main event. I wish it would either be the opener or somewhere in the middle, and have the Ultimate X match as your main event match. But I don't care who's going to win. But if I were to have to choose, I would go Josh Alexander and JONAH.
I have to agree with you. I think that they're going to win. Or, that's my prediction, Josh Alexander and JONAH. But I'm thinking this is going to be a DQ match, because all these guys in this match don't like each other, because they're going to face each other in matches at Rebellion. I have to agree. I think Ultimate X should main event it, but that is what it is. So that's every prediction for Multiverse of matches. I'm going to go ahead and give my matches I'm looking forward to. I'm looking forward to the Fatal 4-Way Knockouts Tag Title match, the Ultimate X match, the Cardonas versus Mickie James and Aldis. I'm also looking forward to the Alex Shelley and Mike Bailey match. Those are the matches I'm looking forward to, as well as Chris Sabin, Jay White. Before we go to our updates, Michael, what is your what are you excited for? Your matches you're excited for?
The only match I'm excited for, 2 matches, is the Cardonas versus Mickie James and Nick Aldis to continue that feud going into NWA or on Impact, one of the two. And my second one is, and always will be, is the Ultimate X match.
But ladies and gentlemen, that is it. I am getting word. What, Eric? Yeah, I understand. We are running out of time, so we got to get out of here, ladies and gentlemen. Stay tuned. Brace for the Impact. Returning very, very soon. I will see you at Brace for the Impact. Michael Miner will as well. And good night, ladies and gentlemen. See you at Brace for the Impact.
Thanks for watching the TNA Wrestling Fan Zone. Stay tuned next week for more fun, action, entertainment, brought to you by GTM Productions. Be breezy.
That's why he get him top, sound like he belong there. And when he taking off, it's like he own hair. Trying to hide now. Whoa, whoa, we on the night. Whoa, whoa, yeah, we on the night. We on the night. Yeah, we on the night. That's right. Are you ready? Here we go. Let's get started. Illuminate the darkness. You know who go the hardest. Now roll out the red carpet. The night is strong and it belongs to us. Yeah. The time has come. Now raise them up. When we hit the streets, it's a main event. Like we landed on the moon. Nothing been the same since. Now let the limelight shine bright.